Hello, it's Eric. Today is the end of the day. Today is the 13th, I think. Sorry. Indeed, it's the 13th of September. So, I've been here, I took a half day, and I had contractors here all day. That's what I've been working with. So, I'll go over the update of some of the things we learned and what we have from here. All right, let's go. So, yesterday, and I didn't do a video yesterday, we finished removing all of the ceiling here in what's going to be my office, as well as in what's going to be the shower. So, this is all done. We still, though, have debris that has to get thrown into the dumpster, but our dumpster is pretty full. So we still have this to do later on. But some of the things I reviewed are, we had our structural engineer out, and he reviewed that these cross pieces, he unofficially would feel very comfortable hanging a load from them, although he would take a framing nailer and add 3 or 4 nails on both sides, just to be sure. That's simple enough. I also confirmed with our air conditioning guys that no problem, we can raise the roof up to the point and leave these beams exposed, and they can work with that. We also confirmed that this beam, like Penny has thought, really does need to stay here. So we'll have to leave that there, alas. Oh well. But we can live with that. We also, I can't quite fit through there. We reviewed this water damage up here. We found that this beam is the one with the most damage. Actually, this beam right here is in pretty good shape. But still, given the water damage, we want to sister this beam and attach it to this ceiling joist, and to sister this beam all the way back and bolt it to connect. So, we got a plan for actually how to address the damage in this joint, which I'm very happy about. Our structural engineer also helped us confirm that those joists in our bedroom are going to be sufficient. I spoke with our floor refinisher, and amazingly enough, he likes to use cork, thick cork, to fill gaps like this. And gaps that come from radiator holes, like the ones over there. He's getting a revised quote together. Interestingly enough, he doesn't do firm quotes. He'll do quotes for everything except the repairs, and then he charges $45 an hour. So, harder to estimate, but he did give some indications that it could help us. So, we'll see if that's workable, to have him refinish our floors. Down here to the second floor. Not really much here, except we did come up with a plan, but I think this is going to I need to show you this from downstairs. So we found that this beam right here, right there, that is resting on the 1x6, you can see the 1x6 is cut off right about there. that's not resting on anything. So we've confirmed that we need to nail this beam into each of the studs across this entire length. He actually brought up some really good reasons why we don't want to run our lines across, but that we want to keep them in the lengthwise position that we have. And he's going to confirm through engineering calculations that 1x10s will be enough. So we're hoping that that is enough. Or if we have to maybe sister two together and do doubled 1x10s. He's going to do that calculation for us. He's also going to design an opening in this wall for us with a header and how we need to build it. So he's going to prepare that. Our floor refinisher confirmed that the kitchen floor is too far gone. An option here would be to take up the old wood to save it and use it for repairs and to have on hand, or not, but that's an option. Yeah, I think this leaves us to, we got something came for Penny today. What came for Oh, yes. Oh, the whole house water filter came. Hooray. I'm not even paying attention to how this looks. Yep, we got our whole house water filter. Plumbing tools. Oh, yes, and Penny's piece is... here it is. Okay. So now I've got everything. Got to take a drink for the ride home. And then let's show you outside. So Luis and his guys were here today working quite a bit, actually. So first of all, he continues, he's going to be picking up the fence tomorrow and start to install the fence. So he's been continuing to level the ground back here. And then, what have we here? Our neighbor told us that he didn't like two trees that were growing up by his garage because a branch had fallen and damaged the roof in his garage, and he didn't like it. And we looked at them and said, they're right on the property line, they do nothing for our yard, and we do see the concern for them damaging his property. And come to find out, this was one of the trees. You can see how damaged that is, and you can see in the wood that this tree was having trouble and would have eventually done something. But these two trees have now come out. Luis also began the removal of this corner tree, didn't quite get it done. A lot of trouble around the phone line. Oh, you can barely see that. There we go. A lot of trouble around the phone line that's running up there. Of course, we don't want to take our neighbors' phones away from them. So as you can see, he's cut off a big part of that, but there's more to go. And then these neighbors over here had a concern about one branch of this tree. Well, I think they have concerns about more than just the one, but the branch that was right up there came over and almost touched their house, and I guess critters could come over there. They're also concerned about some of these upper ones, but those are more trimming to be done when we get a tree trimmer in. But this is a cherry tree. Quite a beautiful piece here. This was the last piece cut off. And I'm keeping, oh, you can, that's a heavy piece. But it'll be fun to turn something on the lathe with this piece that I have right here. So Luis and his guys have been saving the wood for me. I'm probably going overboard, but I'm excited to have an abundance of wood. But we've got a bunch here. We've got some more over there. And he's going to be cutting this all apart tomorrow and going from there. So we are really starting to look different. Oh, we did a review in the basement. I do need to begin really get on board the demolition in the basement and get rid of that, get rid of the boiler down there. So anyway, another day full of progress, which is exciting. So thank you for checking in. Bye.